Hi everyone, so let's start the next question. This is 1141 user activity for the past 30 days. Though we are given one column activity, it has four columns: user ID, session ID, activity date, and activity type. This table may have duplicate rows. The activity type column is an enum, category of type open session, end session, scroll down, send message. So the user can only perform one of these activity. The table shows the user activities for a social media website. Note that each session belongs to exactly one user. So we have to write a solution to find the daily active user count for a period of 30 days, ending 2019-07-27 inclusively. A user was active on some day if they made at least one of the activity. So if we look at the activity date 20, so there are two users, 1 and 2, who made at least one of the activity. For activity date 21, again there were 2 and 3, so two distinct users who made any of the activity. For 25, there was one user who made any one of the activity, but we have to make sure that it should be within the 0727. Okay, and it should be 30 days before that. So 25 plus 30 will be 25 of 7, so this will not get included. So let's see how we can write this one. So we are going to write for activity date. So select activity date from the table name is activity, and if you want to get the count, we know that we have to get this activity date in the group by clause. So group by activity date, and then we have to find the count of distinct user ID as active user. Okay, so we are almost done with the question. We just have to make sure that we are also writing for this condition that it should be between 30 days, and then it between 30 days and 2019-027, and this should be inclusive of it. So one thing we can do is we can put it in a where clause where this activity date, it should be between, so we can use date sub or date add, it's up to you. So it should be 30 days before this date, 30 days comma interval minus 29 day, and should be the end date should be this one. So now let's see if we are getting the expected result. So we are getting one error. Let's see what's the error. Activity date, and then we are counting, so we're not getting any of the result. Let's see. So let's see what we are doing wrong. So select activity date, we are counting it, and then we are putting dates of 2019-07-27, and we are counting 29. Okay, so if we want to use minus and then we want to go back, then either we can use date add to get the result. So we're getting expected result, right? It's just that we have to name it as day. Okay, or if we want to use date sub like we were using earlier, so if we are directly going back in the date, we don't have to put negative here. Okay, so this got accepted. Let's see if we'll get accepted using date add. So for date add, we have to use negative. It also got accepted, so I'll just quickly walk you through what we did. So first we got the activity date, Then we grouped using the activity date because we wanted to find for each activity date if the user performed any of the activity, and if they performed any of the activity, then we just wanted to get the count of user id. So we got count of user id. The main thing here was to get this condition, which was that the activity date should be between 2019-07-27 and 30 days before it, right? So either we can use state at that it will be this one and 30 days before that, or we could use date sub, which was date sub, and we don't have to put negative. So if you do this one, this says that subtract the date, how many days, 29 days from this one, and date add means add 29 dates in this one, but it will be far more than that, so we have to use negative. I hope this is clear. Thank you.